Go closer, you like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. Kill the phone, your spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. For the day, we whipping your rainbow, you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion, Los Angeles Chargers, and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Come on, we'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Oh, the ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Got it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. You don't flip. Slide through. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Herbert now on first down. Firing downfield for Conklin. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Now Herbert again. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On play action now, Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
380. Ground. Go.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
37.
A big play here in the big game. 37 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal.
380. Ground. Set.
This one caught at the floor. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Second and goal.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Lion. What is it?
Herbert to the air again. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to line up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
Gone red. Down. Blue strike. Blue 30. Smash. Red.
In motion. Reed.
Set.
A second down throw for Love. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus down to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job on the return. And he's down close to the 35-yard line. There for the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick games, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. A first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Black 80, black.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set. 380. Route. Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Ray Harris, the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's check.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Alohi Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Love.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Right, 45.
Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Over the middle, it's the tight end, Conklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Perfect. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. Flush to his right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Denzel Perryman. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, break. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Set. Hunt. Blue 32. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, and we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Ready, set. Hunt.
To throw is Love. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Red, cycle.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3.
Blue striker. Down. 33. Yelp set.
Now Love. On the move left. And he's into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. This fielded at about the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Reagor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Herbert now on first down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Pickups of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitching pick on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip, and he does it about as well as you can ask.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Over the middle, he's got Harris. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Herbert again. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Let's go now. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 45.
In
Wide.
motion. Reed.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw is Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Ready.
It is 3rd and long.
22 needle. Red. 38. Ready.
Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and that's a nice result.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard
From
line.
the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Steal. Flat. Second.
To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10
Ready.
at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th
Okay,
from
ready?
Santa Clara after this.
Yellow. Lining. Drill. 52. Ready.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Get ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Black ball. Hut.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
On play action, it's Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision maintain possession of the ball.
Pistol here for Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Mike Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set. 5-9, 5-9.
Now it's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll go again with Hampton.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and long.
Black 80.
Now, Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Run! Crowd right. Ready?
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Down.
2nd and 11.
Red 38. Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Set hut.
A tough spot here. 3rd
32.
and long. And that's going to do it for the 5th time in franchise history. The Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all 3 phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Green Bay Packers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.